Alright, Jian, you get started, okay? Okay.
Dr. Chow.
Yeah, you get started.
Last time I finished AP1. Which one do I do now?
Recursive one.
Okay.
Mm.
Why isn't it not working?
Hmm?
Why isn't it like not working?
Why it's not working? Because your algorithm is wrong. You reset the counter to be 1, so why your first initial value is 0? This value usually is the same as this one.
Oh,
And then you actually start from 0. You have to know about why are you checking for using this for loop. Why are you using this for loop? Every time you have a letter that's different, so why are you actually checking your letter to be different?
then I need to reset the counter and
You use the old value from 0, so the first one 0, your amplitude will be the same as the last one. So why don't you start it from I equals 1, and then you actually do not need to use the older value of the character equals at 0. You actually should be fine. So change to 1, here
but
1, here 1,
wait, wouldn't it make more shit?
and then this one from 1. This one I equals 1. I starting from 1.
It starts from,
You try to see if there is a later equals 1. Next later is the same as the previous one or not.
wait, which one?
you want to see if every time the later is the same with the previous one or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah.
there's one more. The last later do not have a previous later to check. They
Oh,
do
wait,
not
do
have
I?
the last one do not have the last later to check. If you are approaching the last one, your last one you have to close with this one. You also need to do it. But anyway, if I am you, I do not use this method that you are using. That is too tedious. I'm going to tell you later. This one actually I teach you in the class before. You are okay. Your way is okay. Yeah, Harrison, any question?
I'm gonna go get a cup of water. I'll be right back.
Okay. You do not handle the last later, I told you. The
Oh,
last later do not have the previous later to compare. You will automatically terminate.
wait. What do you mean by
When
next?
when you go to the A B B B, when you are on the last one, you do not compare. You actually this one you automatic will terminate the whole thing. You also get this one. This one you do not need to compare with the previous one or whatever. You will terminate. It has to terminate. This is
Wait, what?
different. This one, you see this one, you will actually finish the previous round. But this one, it doesn't wait until here you have another one to terminate this one. So this one you have to terminate.
Oh,
The one you do not handle that.
oh.
You call the maximum, you actually also do this. You also do this part. When that happen, you would also do this part.
What do you mean also to the?
You do the same thing here.
Huh? Wait, what?
Because you have A, B, B, B. This last one is the same as here. You have a space. So just like you have this one, you have to terminate this one.
Mm.
So you will do this the same as this.
Wait, so just the counter equals one, or
Hmm?
wait, wait. Shouldn't I like? Oh, wait. I just copy this thing and wait, do the same thing.
The last one, no matter it's actually is the same or not, you do not advance the counter.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you if the it is equal length minus one, you actually okay. This one what happen is Let's see. This one 2, 2, 3, and then this one 2, and you got 1. Why you got 1 on this one? You got 1 on this one. This one SYGG, you have 2.
Oh
So
wait,
you happen on the last one, you actually doesn't work. So this
can I?
one you are 1, and then this one you should be 2. This one is not equals 1, and then
I think I know why.
go.
Wait, I'll just try to move this to the end. Wait, I think it's because like after this doesn't apply to counter.
Yeah. So okay, you can do this. You can delete this one. I'm sorry. You actually can move this part to the end of the after the first if.
Okay.
Cut. Right there, yeah. And then you missing the curly brace, put the curly brace back. You delete it.
Wait,
The left,
pause.
yeah, this one. Go. Okay. But anyway, I don't do the way you are doing right now. This one is okay, but let me show you. This one I teach you before. The one that you are using is very dangerous, as actually usually would go wrong. So what I want to tell you is that using the idea of cut, so you have A, B, 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 you have a cut over here. Cut means there is a transition between the two characters. Okay? So let's assume that you actually would like to have a array list. This array list called cuts. Okay, and then what you will do is like cuts. I'm sorry, would add a 0. Okay, you add a 0 because right here you are assuming that there is a cut. There is a transition from here to here. Here you have a space, so you have a transition from here to here. Okay, you have a transition from here to here. Okay, and then you have that cut, and then next one you start it to be, you try to do for integer I equal 1. So this one, the cut right here, this one cut is 0, this one cut is 1. 1 means that it's between character 0 and 1. So the last cut you will add right here, that's between character I minus 2 and I minus 1. So the last one is I minus 1. So it actually I less than the str length. I'm sorry, your editor is every time is very slow. I don't know why. It's taking a long time to react. I'm not sure I'm controlling. Can you change it to length? Okay, parentheses. Okay, semicolon, and I increase. Okay, so this one you actually check every cut. Now let me do it, okay? I'll do it. Make sure you actually not in the Korean mode. You're actually very dangerous. And then your the str.captor at I minus 1, the later before cut. Okay. That equals str.factor at the later after cut, at the cut, before cut, after cut. If these two later are not the same, then you cut would add the cut number in. Okay, so that you add a lot of cut in there, and then after that, the very last later, you will actually add another cut. So you have A, B, B, B. Here you will add this one, you will also add this one, because this one it is still different from it. So you will add another one over there. So you will do your cuts that add. So now you have all the numbers for the cuts. So now let's look at it. You have this one, this one, this one. So you have 3 cuts. You have 3 cuts, but actually you have 2 wrong. So you actually, the difference between these two numbers is 2. The difference between these two numbers is actually 3. So you actually compare these two. So now what you would do is actually integer. No, not here. Your keyboard is actually very hard to control.
It's because my Wi-Fi is really slow.
Your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, well, we have a really bad Wi-Fi here.
You cannot do this for competition. If you rely on this on competition, you are dead. Okay, so your maximum equals 0, and then you do for integer I equals 0, I less than cut the length, the size, minus 1, and I increase. So you go for every 2 value in the cut. The first one you actually is comparing these 2 value. So the last one the last pair, the last window you do is over here is 2. So there is a minus 1 over there. Okay, now this one you will actually do the value of you get the integer span will be equal to your cut that get I plus 1 minus cut that get I, in this two cut value difference is the span. So if span greater than the maximum, then maximum will be equals span. So you are comparing for the maximum span, and then that's it. And then eventually you will return your max. That's it. This H1A at integer, where is Character at integer, where is the character at integer? Here you are missing a T. This one, there is no T. You see, this is easier to code. Easier to code, and it's still a order of n later. Because right now, this one is order of n. This one is order of the cuts. But cut number is less than n, so basically the whole thing is less than order of 2n. Order of 2n is the same as order of n, so it's only an order of n algorithm. But in terms of coding, it's easier because you actually keep track of the cuts during array list. It's actually better than yours. Yours is too complicated. You have to check if there is a transition, if you are the last letter, that actually sometimes just mess up. Okay? It's safer to do it this way. For your comparison, okay? For your comparison.
Okay.
Next
Yeah.
one, we have Harrison. Harrison, sorry for a long wait. Yeah, continue. This is easy. Next one is the easy part. Next one. Next one, these are easy part. This one. This one. Okay, work on this one. Next one more. This is easy. Are you okay?
I'm thinking.
What is your termination condition? You do not have a termination condition.
Yeah.
Why you equal 7?
Huh?
Why this is termination condition? Why
Oh,
this one is termination condition?
oh, it's under.
So why is that? This one is checking the digit. And so when will you terminate your algorithm?
When it's the last one, and it's
When
not
it's the
equal to
last
7.
one, no, it's not the last one. It's not the last one. So when we using the while loop, you are doing while the n greater than 0, you do integer digit equals n take modular by 10. If digit equals 7, your counter increase. And then your n was divided by 10. Okay, that's your while loop. So this termination condition is right here. It is n equals 0. Go.
Wait,
N
it's in the.
equals n equals 0. Go. Isn't what?
Nothing.
You did not pick up this algorithm yet. This one exactly is a recursive version of this one.
Okay.
Okay, continue, okay? Next one, let me have John. You have to practice our algorithm several times, and you need to be able to transform it from recursive version to iterative version, iterative to recursive version. That's what we teach you. Need to have that in your concept. We keep you practicing all kind of coding back because you need to learn the problems. You need to learn the problems by remember the solution pattern, but you also need to have the way to handle the problem recursively or iteratively. Okay, that's what we are training you right now. But if you forget all of the algorithm we teach you in class, you are in big trouble. You did not pick up anything. Then you are not learning anything. You just learn the language, that's not enough. You just learn the while loop, for loop, that's not enough. We are teaching you the design patterns. Basic design pattern, that's what we are teaching. So his cannot be used.
Wait, what do you mean? He.
This
Oh,
you cannot be used.
oh,
So this one is harder than what you thought. Take your time, no rush, okay? I'm just telling you what's wrong. So again, you have to take care of it because right here you had x axis. This one cannot be used as well, okay?
okay.
So in a way, you need to check a is before it and after it, nothing. It cannot be part of a word. The last one, right one, you have to calculate.
Wait, what do you mean by?
Right one you have is, then you check it is this one. This is I plus 2.
Oh,
What do I
oh,
mean? I mean this. But you careful, this one you have, this one I think using if is better than using conditional statement.
the F.
Yeah, using if is better than conditional statement. Okay, think about it, okay? I'm just giving you the suggestion.
Hey, I'm just wondering why is like if better than
Hmm?
why is if better than the conditional statement?
You can think about it, okay? That's what I told you. You can think about it because it's not equals I minus 1 or minus 2 because you sometimes you have to check is I less than st at the length minus 2. It is using this one is better because using equals that actually sometimes dangerous. I plus 2, you are right side. The left side actually no problem. Left side original conditional statement is okay. Only the right side needed. Because the right side you actually have, you need to jump by 2 later. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait, then, but you can still like, put this in there.
You will be in trouble. Okay, anyway, you can modify if you want, but that's one thing you check, but you still need to check other things. You do not check this one. This one is not changed. So this one I think is default true.
Oh yeah, and
And
it's
then
false.
if it's later, then you change it to false. Is it later? This one no exclamation mark.
Oh,
You see, that's why I told you if it's better for this right one.
okay.
Very complicated, you know,
Yeah, it is.
a little bit tricky. Next one, we have Harrison. Harrison, that's the experience, okay? That's the experience.
Oh wait, I'm done with string 3.
Hmm? What?
I'm done with string 3.
Under what?
I'm done with string 3.
Yeah, done with string 3, and then you go to the array 3.
What happens if I'm done with array 3?
Then you work on the right side.
Okay.
If you are done with the right side, then you are ready to go for user code. That's our plan. Is that okay?
Yeah.
The training of this coding batch purpose is to prepare you for all of the patterns, the basic coding patterns. Okay, we use it because this coding batch give you the patterns. So that's why we want you to learn Java language and then doing this. If you can use a C++ to do the same problem, you are okay. You are welcome to use a C++ to do the same problems. To pick up the same coding patterns for different languages, that's also good. You should use the language of your competition, say C++ or Java, and then go through the coding bit again, because you want to master all language in the basic programming patterns. Okay. Next one. Next one. Capital S. One more. This is easy.
Dr. Chow,
Yeah, I
I
see.
did this one.
Yeah. You continue, okay? Next one, let me have Jiang.
Wait, what's the add? Because
Hmm?
what's the add for the array list?
Add is adding a number into the tail.
Yeah.
So why do you want to use this array list?
Because I can't think of an idea of doing it like in one loop. So I was gonna add it to the array list and
Yeah, you do it, you do it. I don't know. I'll wait until I see the whole thing you have. Okay?
okay. Was it delete like the index?
Hmm?
Was it delete the method name?
Remove.
Every
You have to remember the function name, okay? You are in trouble if you are actually in the exam. You write the wrong function name, it's a big deduction.
Wait, do I have to use get?
Yeah, there's a get.
Um,
There's no array access for array list. That's why I asked you, why are you using this array list? I don't get it.
oh wait, why did I do this? Hmm.
Nums is an array. Num do not have a remove.
Oh, ah, looks good to me.
Three, four, one, 3, 4, 4, 3. Okay. I don't know about your algorithm, but it works. Anyway, next one, let me have Harrison. Harrison, your turn.
I just did this one.
Next one. Next one. This is not good. Why you delete it? You have to think about why, but I say no good. You have to think about it. You not directly delete it. So why I say it's no good?
I'm not sure.
Because you need to check your index. You may not be longer than 2, then you will have array index out of bound problem. So I say that's not good. You don't get it.
Hmm?
You want to use it. I say you need to multiply. You do not check your index.
Right, but doesn't this one check for if it's less than 2?
Okay. So this one, since you have you check the pi, this one you should advance by 2, not advance by
Alright.
1. You still have some problem. Let me see. You replace pi by 3.14. Your first one missing. So this one, it doesn't work. Your first x, you need to put the first letter back. Yeah, go. You see, you're
Yeah.
more complicated than you think.
Okay.
One moment. This one, I don't like this one because you actually need to change this one to make it work for the index checking. So if you use the start with, would be better.
Okay.
Start with pi. You don't do this. This one is really not always create trouble for you. Since you have the start with, you should use start with. That's a better function to call.
Okay.
Next
Sure.
one, let me have Jiang, your turn. My suggestion, not the only solution. There are many solutions. We are discussing for better solution, not just working or not working. Okay. Sometimes it's easiness to call. Sometimes it's shorter. Sometimes it's safer.
Why is this not working though?
I don't know. You have to check. I know how your algorithm work now. I understand you are keeping track of the 4 location and 5 location. That's fine, but detail, I'm not sure where you went wrong. I still cannot see it right now. So this one, apparently your last one is not being swapped, right? This
Yeah.
one, your last one is not swapped. Why your last one is not swapped?
Because my algorithm finds the number
So
here.
this one, apparently your last one is being bounded by this one. You actually, for some reason, it got bounded.
Wait, so should I delete this?
I'm not sure. You have to think about it, okay?
Okay, this will
I-
fix this one, but it won't fix.
You have to think about it. You have to think about it completely about how to modify. That's why usually I do not delete or suggest to you to completely erase something. You have to think about it. I don't know. It's your algorithm. I know you are basically keep track of 4 and 5, and then you do kind of like swapping. I mean, when there's a 4 or 5 happen. But here, the last later, you do not have it. So that's what you have to take care of the last one. I know you are an algorithm, but
wait.
detail, I'm not sure.
That's why.
Yeah. Detail, you know better than me. I don't know. Okay, anyway, we are over 9 o'clock. Both of you had progress, and that's good. So, and keep continue, okay? Keep continue working on it, and then once you finish the whole coding batch, we'll start you to work on the user code, okay? And then our class started user code already, but you still need to practice tons of the user code problem before you can do competition. Usually it's more than half a year or sometimes 1 year, sometimes 1.5 year, depending on student. Sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's actually your expertise, sometimes your problem, and sometimes the exam may be too difficult in user code. Okay, sometimes it actually all kinds of circumstances may happen, but usually it's AP plus 1.5 a year or plus 1 year or sometimes 2 years or sometimes some student never make it. Okay, so need to work harder. Okay, good night then. Bye bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you.